It is a lovely afternoon here at the Joseph and Mildred Murray Stadium Field on the Catonsville campus of the Community College of Baltimore County as we are live for men's soccer action as the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals welcome the Fighting Owls of Harford Community College for their home opener. Hello everyone, this is Isaac Donsky welcoming you back for what is expected to be an exciting season for the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Catonsville's coming into today's matchup. There's a lot of questions surrounding the team. They finished last year with an 8-4-2 record, losing in the first round of the region tournament. In the offseason, the Cardinals lost their head coach, Mike Kozlowski, as he stepped away from the program, and also saw all but one of their starters leave in the offseason. As a result, it's an almost complete freshman team, save for one sophomore, that being Eric Velasquez. But don't worry, first-year head coach Kingsley Onwuka says he's confident that while this is a rebuilding year for the team, they will get better as the season progresses. They currently sit at an 0-2 record on the season, 0-1 in conference play. They're coming off a pretty ugly 10-0 loss to Mercer County Community College. They were supposed to have their season opener on Tuesday against Cecil College, but heavy rain forced that to be rescheduled to September 30th. Meanwhile, Harford is coming off a historic 2021 season where they finished with 16 wins, were the top team in Region 20, and made their first ever NJCAA Division II tournament appearance. The Fighting Owls sit 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in conference play. They're led by third-year head coach Bill Wardall. The team is coming off a 2-1 victory over Potomac State, so it's been a good start to the year for them. However, this will be a major test for the Cardinals as they face the defending region champions. Let's take a quick look at the starting lineup for this evening's game. Let's start with the visitors from Harford. Starting in goal will be sophomore number 1, Emmanuel Moretti out of Rome, Italy. Next up we have sophomore defender number 4, Jeremy Rivera Gonzalez. Sophomore defender number 5, Eduardo Santoni. Sophomore midfielder number 7, Alejandro Roman. Sophomore forward number 10, Alexis Garcia. Sophomore forward and midfielder number 11, Kai Williams. Sophomore midfielder number 12, Tyreek Trotman. Freshman defender number 14, Jaheim Campbell. Sophomore forward and defender number 17, Angel Henderson. Freshman forward number 18, Connor Lesniewski. And freshman midfielder number 24, Andres James Montoya. Now here's the starting lineup for the CCBC Catonsville Cardinals. Starting in goal will be freshman 00, Austin Thomas. Then freshman number 1, Connor Surrey. Freshman defender number 2, Paul Catafalmo. Freshman defender number 3, James Anderson. Sophomore defender number 4, Eric Velasquez. Freshman forward number 9, Mike Miranda. Freshman forward number 10, Alec Britton. Freshman defender number 13, Sharif Haidara. Freshman midfielder number 14, Brendan Hartman. Freshman midfielder number 15, Evan Sims. Freshman defender number 17, Caleb Akano. And that'll do it. Excuse me, I thought there was more. Once again, the Cardinals are led by first-year head coach Kingsley Onwuka. We'll be back in just a few minutes for the start of today's game. So we're having a few technical difficulties here to start this game. Unfortunately, by the looks of it, our PA system went dead a couple of minutes ago, and so did the scoreboard. But we're going to keep with you guys no matter what. Cardinals will be wearing white jerseys, red shorts, red numbers for this game. Harford, all black with blue numbers. And while I know I have to remain unbiased, I must say, blue on black, not the easiest to spot the numbers, so bear with me, folks. Looks like we're going to get started here anyway. Harford appears to have won the toss, so they'll get us started. Before we officially begin this game, just want to say how excited I am to be back here for year 2 in the booth calling CCBC Catonsville games. We are underway. And Harford immediately on the attack. Catonsville trying to get a stop here. That is number 9, Mike Miranda. Briefly loses the ball, shoots it off to Alec Britton. Britton and Miranda both got big accolades from head coach Onwuka in the offseason. Britton actually leads the team in assists and shots. Catonsville with a good look here early as that's headed out of bounds by, I believe, again, it's a little difficult to spot the numbers. Trying to see who that was. Here's a chance here for the Cardinals. That is Miranda fighting for it. It's taken away by Harford. Owls defending Region 20 champions. And they got a good look here. That's number 11, Kai Williams, with a nice chance. Good defensive stop there by the Cardinals. Another chance here for Harford. And James Anderson of the Cardinals is going to knock that one safely out of bounds, but it does set up a good chance here for Harford. Number 17, Angel Henderson, throws it in. It's back to Eduardo Santoni. He passes out to Jaheim Campbell. Harford playing it safe here in the opening minutes. I don't have the exact time where we are because, again, the scoreboard isn't working. Little scrum there at midfield. Harford looking for a chance. And that goes right past Kai Williams, who throws his hands up as to say, what was that? I was open. Overshot. It will safely roll out of bounds. Catonsville goalkeeper Austin Thomas will pick it up, and it is going to be a goal kick, first of the season at home for the Cardinals. Again, Catonsville starting lineup made almost entirely up of freshmen. There's just one returning player. That is Eric Hernandez, and he is currently playing in the middle of the defensive line. Number 4 Eric Velasquez. Got him confused with another player who was on the Cardinals last year. That goal kick goes out of bounds. Possession will go over to Harford. Velasquez spent last season mostly on the bench, came out in garbage time, but he has blossomed into a bit of a leader according to Coach Onwuka. Catonsville definitely needs it. They've been outscored 19-1 in their first 2 games. Again, it is a young team. They are rebuilding, so we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Harford seems to be in control here, but it's a little uneasy. Catonsville playing solid defense. Apologies for any background noise. We're trying to figure out our technical difficulties with the scoreboard. Keep everyone updated. We're about, I want to say, 5 minutes in. It's still 0-0 between the Owls. Give or take. I was close. Gotcha. Big collision there at midfield, taken away by the Cardinals. And Harford's immediately going to knock that back. Thomas trying to beat there. That was close. Kai Williams had a really good shot there for the Owls. Austin Thomas met him just past the goalie circle and managed to knock it away. Catonsville showing some good defense here as the ref has to juggle to get out of the way there. Got a scrum there. That's Velasquez playing some good defense, and that, they're going to whistle that. That's going to be a free kick. Looks like number 7, Alejandro Roman, will take it. Oh, check that, Kai Williams. Good chance here for Harford to get the first points of the game. Good solid defense there by Velasquez. Cardinals looking much improved. Head coach Onwuka said after their 9-1 loss on opening day to Howard, they were going to focus on defense for the first half of the season, and he wasn't lying. They look improved. Williams, little floater of a kick, knocked away by Sharif Hadara. Good defensive stop there by the Cardinals. And a good fake out there by Alec Britton. shot downfield. There is one Cardinal near. I believe that's Mike Miranda. Wasn't there able to get there in time. The goalie, Emmanuel Moretti, out of Rome, kind of juggles it, then passes it out to Angel Henderson. He gets tripped up, and Catonsville with a good chance here. Miranda finds Brenton Hartman. Down the side, Hartman knocked out. That should be a yellow card. That was an aggressive shove there. Again, trying not to be biased, folks, but that one seemed pretty intentional as Hartman took a nice shot into the turf. He's clutching his ribs there, but he seems to be okay. He's a trooper. Up with me in the booth today is one of our interns, Tyler, who's working our cameras and our overlay. Big shout out to him and all the people here at CCBC Catonsville who get these games underway. Chance here for the Owls. Number 12, Tyreek Trotman. Down the near side, stolen away by the Cardinals, playing tough defense. That was Paul Catafalmo. He's another player who earned a lot of praise. Collision there. Catonsville kind of just letting it, the ball there. Trotman steals it back, passes it back. It's being juggled around by Hartman. Cardinals trying to get it out. Here's Caleb Akano, his first touch of the game, and he passes it back to Thomas. Miranda shuffled up, kind of lost track of the ball there for a second. Oh, never mind. Pausing the action. Looks like Miranda got a bit too handsy there with the defender, and it's going to be a free kick for Fighting Owls. On the near side, Henderson. Shot was blocked, shoved down by Hartman, who threw an elbow. Perhaps revenge from getting shoved to the ground earlier. Maybe. Another free kick opportunity. Roman will take it. We're about 8.5 minutes into today's game. Score still 0-0 as Harford has to regroup here. Catonsville playing tough defense so far. Looking solid. Deep pass here. Out to Alexis Garcia. He gets tripped up. Garcia is actually tied for the most goals on the season for the Owls with 3. He's tied with Kojo Gaklo, who is not starting today's game. It's a chance here. Got to be careful. Cardinals got to be careful. That shot goes through the uprights of the goalpost. It would be a field goal. And we do have a Cardinal down. I believe that was Tyreek Trotman. Yes, that was Tyreek Trotman on the shot attempt. And a Cardinal has gone down. Don't want to speculate. It might be Caleb Akano, freshman defender number 17, as our athletic trainer, Miss Abby Miller, is headed out onto the field. Akano is back on his feet. Head coach Onwuka is also out there as well. There's a pretty nasty collision there, but a good defensive stop by the Cardinals regardless. Hopefully there weren't any interruptions there as the power just went out in our booth. We're hoping there weren't any interruptions as they're still trying to get the scoreboard fixed. As here comes a goal kick by Thomas. Boots that one to the near sideline in the direction of James Anderson. Anderson is going to knock it out for Hartman. Now it's a track race, and Hartman is going to lose it to Jeremy Rivera-Gonzalez. They'll go out of bounds. They get wrapped up again. I believe that was Gonzalez who initially shoved Hartman to the ground. And it's going to be a goal kick, it looks like, for Hartford. Excuse me, Harford. Nice deep shot to midfield. Cardinals are going to be on it. Akano gets the ball first. Doesn't look like he's lost any pep in his step after that fall earlier. He's all good. As now the ref is signaling, we're going to have a free kick, it looks like, for the Cardinals. Their first opportunity with one, and it's going to be the veteran, Eric Velasquez, who takes it. Repositions the ball there. The ref apparently saw there was a collision at midfield we did not see. Velasquez, deep shot into a sea of bodies, knocked out of there by Gonzalez, and stolen away by Akano. Here comes Caleb Akano. He's battling for it and has lost it to Gonzalez, who just knocks it out of bounds. Catonsville's going to have great possession, great chance here as they get possession. Hartman tosses it in for Sharif Haidara, who has a shot, but it's off target, and Moretti is going to knock it out of there. Catonsville playing pretty tough here. Nice header out of there by James Anderson. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and possession is going to go back to Catonsville. I tell you what, maybe the Cardinals' little extended break they got after their original home opener was canceled might have helped out. This is supposed to be the second home game of the season for the Cardinals. Originally, they were supposed to play Cecil on Tuesday, but the game was canceled about 6 hours prior to it even starting due to bad storms that were in the forecast. Chance for the Cardinals. Hartman, dangerous shot. There's about 3 Cardinals around, but it's headed out of there by Roman. And now it's going to be a track race to see who can get there first. Kai Williams has it. Chance. Velasquez chasing. Got to get aggressive. And Velasquez, great defensive effort there. He knocks it away from Williams and out of bounds. But this could set up, yep, it'll be the first corner kick of the game. So a very good chance here for Harford. Velasquez, great job there defensively to prevent a score. But unfortunately, it's going to give Harford great chance here. And they're going to play it safe on the corner kick, not attempt to get it in there. Chance? No. That was Jaheim Campbell, whose shot was a little too high and a little too wide over the goal. So Catonsville with a big save there. Again, Cardinals playing very tough here early in this first half. We are 14 minutes into the first half of the first home game of the season for the Cardinals. And so far, Catonsville playing very impressively. This despite being outscored 19-1 in their first 2 games. We do have a substitute who's warming up on the sideline for Catonsville. We'll make sure to get to you who it is. Here's a chance here. Hartman is going to be all alone. He is being chased down by Henderson, and he's unable to get there in time. Possession will go back to Harford. Should probably give you the update. Not an update, but what the temperature is. It is a pretty warm day out there. There's a nice cool breeze, but that breeze doesn't appear so much. It's 86 degrees outside here at the Joseph and Mildred Murray Stadium field. Catonsville clamoring for a handball there. They're not going to get it. Another good defensive stop. Boy, folks, we can't tell you how excited we are to be back for this season. Pretty interesting matchup for this first one. This is a Catonsville team that finished 3rd in the region last year. Lost in the first round versus a Hartford team that came out of nowhere to win 16 games and take the region championship. So far, Catonsville, this young Catonsville team, made up of almost exclusively freshmen with the exception of one, they are playing them tough here in this first half. Harford did win a game 10-0 earlier this season. I bet they're feeling frustrated that they see an opponent such as Catonsville, who again outscored 19-1 in their first 2 games, and they're playing Harford tough. Paul Catafalmo with a good stop there. I'll check that. Yep, that was Paul Catafalmo. Had to double check, make sure that was the right number. Cardinals looking like they are having a lot more chances here as we continue on in the game. They haven't been able to capitalize just yet. They had one really good chance, but the shot was wide. Catafalmo goes in there for a sliding tackle, and they're going to call a foul on Catonsville. That free kick was taken so quickly, I didn't even have a chance to say who was taking it with the setup. Harford with the big chance here. Deep shot. Thomas is just going to wrap it up. I believe that was Roman who took the shot. Again, it's a little difficult to see the numbers, particularly on Harford. They were warming up in white jerseys, and for a split second, there was a bit of horror up here in the press box as we thought we were about to see a white-on-white game, and that would have been impossible to call. But instead, we've got a black-on-white game, but Harford has decided to wear uniforms with blue numbers. Now, I will be honest, they do look nice. But from an announcer's perspective all the way up here in the press box, it's a little difficult to see. So again, bear with us if we're a little slow on saying who has the ball via Harford, as Henderson gets shoved to the ground there by James Anderson. Anderson is playing very tough, and that's a great defensive play there by Caleb Acano as he steals the ball away, tries to get it to Hartman, but he was sandwiched between two Owls, and Harford's going to get another chance here to set up. Again, Catonsville playing really stingy, tough defense here. Far cry from what they had earlier. Another chase here between Velasquez and Williams. Kai Williams with a shot. He misses it. Wide for Kai Williams. That was a close one, though. Closest that Harford has been yet. Again, the score 0-0 here in the first half. 17 minutes, 51 seconds elapsed. It'll be a goal kick here for Catonsville. Thomas will take the kick. Good power there. It gets it out almost to midfield. Akano trying to knock it out. It's going to be scooped up by Trotman. Fires it back to Henderson. Henderson finds Montoya. That's the first time we've said his name today. Defense is going to try and reset, but they're being hounded by Alec Britton, who just will not let the defenders for Harford get a setup. Another chance here for Kai Williams. Catonsville's defense playing tough. Paul Catafalmo tries to head it away. Montoya with the shot deflected by Evan Sims, and it's another goal kick. Sims, number 15, freshman midfielder. Haven't said his name a lot today. He hasn't had a lot of chances to get the ball. It's about in the middle of your screen, talking with number 2. That's Paul Catafalmo. It's one of the players who head coach Kingsley Onwuka said was very impressive during the preseason scrimmages and practices. Onwuka said him, Mike Miranda, and Alec Britton are the 3 players he thinks are going to be the big leaders for this team. With that being said, though, anybody can emerge as a superstar for the Cardinals. It is a team of all freshmen, and this is just their 3rd game together. 5th if you count the 2 scrimmages. Another chance here for Harford. They won't get it. Kai Williams, head in his hands. Frustrated with that. It's going to be knocked down by Anderson. That ball is still fair. Chance, Miranda, no. It's knocked out of bounds. I think they're going to say that it was off the foot of Miranda. So Harford ball, but not if Brendan Hartman has anything to say about it. He's going to try and muscle his way. We do have a substitution, should mention. Did not see it earlier. It was not reported to us, but I'm just now noticing. That is that Abu Diallo, freshman defender, has come into the game, number 18. He's the one with the ball right now as he sends it back to Thomas. Thomas has got to be careful. Trotman's going to try and come in here. Thomas gets it out. Harford now starting to press tightly against Catonsville's defense. Chance, goal. Or was it? Hang on one second. Nope, it looks like it was a handball. That was Alexis Garcia. So, well, technically it was a goal. It did not count. Alexis Garcia got a hand on it. That's a handball. Catonsville survives that one. Quick whistle here from the referees. As we have an owl down on the field. There was a little tuss-up there between Diallo and a member of the Owls. Let's see what happened. As athletic trainer Abby Miller is out, they're calling her over, trying to see who that was. One second, folks. So it looks like that was number 12, Tyreek Trotman, who went down as he limps off the field. He is going to be replaced by number 23, Diego Almonte Martinez, freshman midfielder from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. Trotman, very aggressive early on. He had some good looks there for the for the Owls. Now he's limping off the field. Hopefully it isn't serious. Catonsville with a good chance here. And immediately they're targeting the new incoming substitution, Martinez. Score still 0-0 here in the first half. We're about 22 minutes in. Harford did have a goal disallowed because of a handball by Alexis Garcia. That was the closest anyone came to scoring. As we have another Cardinal down on the far side of the pitch, trying to see who it is. Our athletic trainer, Abby Miller, is getting a workout so far. It looks like that was number 15, Evan Sims, who went down. He's getting back to his feet. All good. I tell you what, folks, I do not blame these players if when they go down, they stay down for a little bit, because that turf is hot. Even if there's nothing wrong, that turf is scalding. Catonsville trying to break through here. Good play there by number 12. That's Abdul Loam. He is substituted into the game. Loam has the only goal of the season for the Cardinals, as we do have an owl down on the far side of the pitch, limping away. I believe that is Jaheim Campbell, number 14. Yes, and he's still limping. Harford will throw it in. Gonzalez passes out. They're going to be pressured here by Khalid Minte, number 19. That's another substitution. Montoya. James Anderson will knock that one out of bounds. Montoya was trying to find Alejandro Roman on the near side of the pitch. No luck. Gonzalez will toss it in. Another chance for Harford. Catafalmo steals it away, and the defender falls down. Catafalmo trying to get it through, tries to slide tackle, trying to regain position. He's pushing off of Henderson, and he finds Alec Britton. Britton trying to find an opening. Here is Loam. His ball goes out of bounds. Back in, Harford has possession. Martinez down the near side to Roman. Roman trying to find an open man, tries to go to Williams, and Williams knocks it out of bounds. And based on the reactions, Harford is starting to get very frustrated. There were at least 3 Harford players, hands in the air. They couldn't believe that that play broke down. There's a sense of frustration building for the Fighting Owls. They probably have been thinking we should have been able to score a couple goals by now, especially against this Catonsville team, which They definitely have seen the tape. They know that this Catonsville team has struggled on defense in their first 2 games. They haven't. We're about halfway through the first half here. 26 and a half minutes elapsed. The score still 0-0. Catonsville trying to get a chance here. And this is going to be a good chance here. Martinez. Thomas blocks it, but not close enough. No. The ball just went wide of the goalpost, and a Harford player slammed into the post while trying to get it in. Trying to see who that was. I believe, yes, that was Kai Williams. So Martinez managed to get past Thomas, but his shot went wide, and when Kai Williams tried to deflect it back into the open net, he instead slid into the goalpost. He looks to be okay. Boy, I tell you, this has been a physical match so far for both of these teams. Thomas with another goal kick. Nice long one. He is going to reach midfield. Almost. Kai Williams heads it away. Catonsville hasn't had a lot of chances. All they need is one, it looks like. As now we got a Harford player, and that's number 10, Alexis Garcia, holding his head in his hands. I think he got hit in the eye as that ball goes out of bounds. Might have gotten into a little bit with Abu Diallo. Long pass there. James Anderson was ready for it. Hartman. Passes back to Sims. Hartman with another chance. He finds Anderson all by himself. Anderson stutters a bit, tries a risky shot. That's deflected. And I think something came off of somebody's shoe. Diallo nearly tripped up, keeps possession. He's pretty large. He's able to hold on to it, and Catonsville going to try and reset. Thomas, deep shot in the direction of Mente. Mente tries to hand it off to Britton. Taken away as a whistle is blown. So Harford's going to regain possession here. Connor Lesniewski, first time we've seen him today. Down the near side, he gets tripped up with Paul Catafalmo. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession will stick with Harford. Lesniewski, another starter. He's been sticking to the far side of the pitch. Hasn't seen a lot of action. Mainly because most of Harford's attacks have come up the middle or down the near side of the pitch. They have stayed away from the far side. I think that's where Catonsville has been packing up their best defenders. Good defensive stop there by Eric Velasquez. Gets it out of there. Ball will go out of bounds, but Harford will retain possession. Catonsville is doing a good job of stopping Harford, but they just haven't been able to get enough possession themselves to actually launch an attack. But their defense has been playing great. Hartman going to have to give that one up. He was surrounded by black jerseys. Now another chance here. And a nice sliding save there by Diallo. Catonsville still risky here. Catonsville, they're all on the Catonsville side of the pitch. As now a Cardinal goes down in the middle of that scrum of bodies. Waiting to see who that was. That might have been Diallo. That is, I believe, no, that's number 13. That's Sharif Haidara, the freshman defender. All right, Abby, it's your time to shine once again. Seen a lot of players going down here. Maybe it's a combination of the heat and just the physical play we've seen from these two teams. So our athletic trainer out there with Haidara. Waiting to see who the substitution was. As I believe... Nope. There he is. The substitution, it looks like, is going to be... Caleb Acano, number 17. He's going to come back into the game. They're still working on Maidara on the far side of, the near side of the pitch. As here's a chance. No. A little bit too wide there for the Owls. So it'll be another goal kick here for Thomas. Coach Omuka jogging back behind the goal right now. He was checking in on Haidara over there. He's still being checked out by our athletic trainer. Nice goal kick. It's number 1, Connor Surrey. As he loses possession of the ball. Surrey is playing on the far side. He's been switched over to the near side of the pitch now. Paul Catafalmo with a good chance here. Good chance for Catonsville. Very good chance. Nope, that's just not enough power there on that pass by Diallo. Excuse me, Mente. And the Owls now are coming back. Be another goal kick here for Catonsville. 33 minutes. Check that, 34 minutes into the first half of this matchup. It is still 0-0. Neither team has been able to break the other. Catonsville has played lights out defense so far. We're going to hold that thought as Martinez with a good chance. Pressured by Saray. Good shot. Yikes, that was close, but a great save by Thomas. And another chance. Shot a bit too high. Boy, I tell you what, Catonsville's defense right now is playing on a different level. They are holding the defending champions scoreless in the first half. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds there. Possession is going to stick with the Cardinals. Sims juggles it around, passes it down in the direction of both Hartman and Mente. Somebody's got a break here. Mente was close, could not get there before Moretti did. The Harford goalkeeper. Now Moretti will roll it out. Catonsville starting to show more aggression on the offensive side. They've mostly been confined to playing defense in this first half, as Alec Britton playing very aggressive there, trying to snipe the ball away. Here's Catafalmo. No chance there. Campbell is going to try and find Williams. Now another shot. Williams, and immediately he seems frustrated. There was a whistle. Kai Williams, native of Kintbury in Berkshire, England. Another substitution here as James Anderson is checked back into the game. As it looks like he's going to replace somebody. We're waiting to see who he may have replaced. We're not being fed information on who the substitutions are. Catonsville with a chance there. Didn't really materialize. The crowd is definitely starting to get into it. I think they can sense that Catonsville's defense is doing a fantastic job here. They're trying to get the offense to catch up. Mente. Kind of a fake out there. Here's Hartman. He's shown aggression. Goes to Williams. Williams passes to nobody and again shows some displeasure. He's going to get the ball back. Williams down the far side of the pitch. Slid away. Great defensive stop there by Abu Diallo. Ball's going to be tossed in. Hartman heads it back to Diallo. Diallo tripped up but keeps his footing. He's surrounded by black jerseys. Somebody get him some help there. And Diallo keeps it in play. None of his teammates were ready for it, though. Harford, they might have to regroup. Catonsville's playing good as there was a whistle. And Harford's going to get a free kick. It's got to be frustrating here for Catonsville. Oh, they got to be careful. That could have been dangerous. Ball was juggled around, and Alexis Garcia was right there. It'll be a corner kick for the Owls, second one of the game. We got 37 minutes, 44 seconds down in the first half of this home season opener for the Cardinals. And yet another chance here for Harford to try and get their first score. Corner kick is in, juggled around, and knocked out of bounds, I believe, by Abu Diallo. So another corner. Brief stoppage here, trying to see what's going on. As Diallo has actually left the pitch. Cardinals are going to send it into sub. Diallo might be... So freshman defender, number 22, Dalton Jackson coming into the game as Abu Diallo, after that great defensive stop, left the pitch. Doesn't seem to be limping. We're not gonna speculate on what happened there. And hopefully everything's okay. Now, from the looks of things, Diallo seems to be out of breath on the sideline. Again, we're not going to speculate. We're just going to leave it at that.